Hello and welcome to a brand new urban exploration video of mine. As always, thank you for joining me infamous at times as our journey and search for Britain's most abandoned and derelict places continues. And as you can see just by looking around me, we are in fact at our brand new and next location for the series. As always, thank you to everybody who's watching this video, whether you're watching this through my Facebook page or whether you're watching this on my YouTube channel directly. A very special and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. And I know it's been quite a while. In fact, it's been a couple of months since I've last done a video. In fact, the last video we did was episode, I think it was like 70 or so. I think it was like episode 70, and we investigated and explored a fascinating and just unbelievably insane paper mill up in Yorkshire. Now, as you know, it's been quite a while since I've done a video. It's been, like I said, a couple of months. The reason for that being is because I've been taking some time out. In fact, I'm taking a whole year out of the series purely just to recuperate and kind of regenerate myself, kind of re-energize myself. And yeah, just take some time out to spend time with family and friends and really just take a break from this series, just kind of take a step back. Although I have been keeping up to date with everybody, and I don't want anybody to think that I've just completely shut the door on urban exploration and photography altogether, because I haven't. I've been keeping very much up to date with all of you, and I just want to say, and this isn't an opportunity to specifically shout out to anybody, but to every single person who's watching this video, wherever you are, no matter which part of the world you live in, whoever you are, all the people in Sheffield who are watching this, people in Wales, Scotland, wherever you're watching this video right now, I've been keeping up to date with all your work. And can I just say that you are all doing an absolutely extraordinary job. Some of the photographs and some of the videos and explores that you've all been doing is absolutely extraordinary, and I've been blown away with your work. So keep doing what you're doing. So I am very much keeping up to date, and I'm very much still in tune with what's going on in the urban exploration and urban photography world. I says your work is incredible, so keep doing what you're doing. I'm still very much in touch with you all, even though I'm keeping very quiet in this kind of sense. But behind closed doors, I am still very much in touch with all your work and what you're doing and what's going on in the urban photography and urban exploration world. So yes, I just want to say well done to all of you. It's just absolutely fantastic. So yes, I'm taking a break. This is the first real kind of episode that I've done in a couple of months. I did say that I would only do maybe a few explores within the next 12 months. Yes, so here we are at our next location. It is an absolutely beautiful, hot, sunny day. As you can see, I've got my merchandise on. Well, hey, so if there's anybody watching this video and you would like a hoodie, a t-shirt, any kind of merchandise with the Urban World's infamous times on the front, dedicated to the series, and on the back, I'll just spin around and probably see on the back there. So you've got like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube on the back there. So if there's anybody who would like a hoodie or anything like this, please let me know, and I'd be more than happy to, you know, obviously I'm not going to be able to do it for free, but I would be more than happy to get you some merchandise. So yes, here we go. So I'm wearing my hoodie. So this is our next location. I'm going to tell you a very, very small, there's not much to tell you, I'm afraid, because I don't know much about this place, but I have been in talks with a brand new explorer. Now, he's only been exploring 3 locations, and he informed me of this place. Now, I would never have known this was here. We're in the middle of nowhere. We are, in fact, at an abandoned farm. Okay, it's more like an enchanted farm. All the pigsties, like the pig pens and stuff, are all here. But yeah, you would never know it's here. We're in the middle of nowhere in the countryside, in just outside of Solihull. We're about 4 or 5 miles away from Solihull. You would never know it's here. I would definitely not have known anything about this place. That's where we am. So we are an abandoned, I'm going to call it an enchanted farm, because it really is very sweet. Okay, so we're at an abandoned farm in the countryside, about a couple of miles outside of Solihull. There's a little bit to see. There's not a lot, but there is a little bit to see. I'll take you into the farmhouse, take you into the kitchen, into the lounge. We'll go upstairs. There's literally just a few odds and bits and pieces left. However, out of all the places that I've explored, we've only ever explored one other farmhouse down in Newport in Wales, which was incredible. There was so much stuff there. And out of, you know, every abandoned place has its own feel or has its own vibe. You know, obviously we've done prisons, we've done all sorts of different places, and each place has got its own vibe for a different reason. And there's just something about farms, There's just a very cosy, warm family feeling about the place. Obviously there is no kind of negative vibes, there's no uncomfortable vibes here. It's just a beautiful abandoned farmhouse. It really is absolutely completely abandoned. But to think this was all somebody's home, somebody's life, somebody's childhood. So that's where we am. So yeah, there's a really lovely feeling about the place. It's just very tranquil, peaceful. You can hear the birds singing. It's beautiful, absolutely lovely. I've taken plenty of photographs, so they will all be on my Instagram and Facebook over the next couple of days. So without further ado, welcome to episode 71. Okay, so episode 71, we're going to pick up straight from where we left off. Series 3, the abandoned enchanted farmhouse. I'm going to call it the enchanted farmhouse because I think it is. Don't know anything about the place. There's no record or information about this place, apart from it's a farm. That's about it. No idea when it was built. I'm not going to speculate too much because I don't want to give anybody any false information. We could be talking about Victorian times. Don't know, it could be a lot sooner than that. We could be talking about built in the 60s and 70s. I don't know. A lot of the stuff is modern in the sense of the 80s and 90s. So I'm going to date this back, maybe not Victorian, maybe a lot sooner. Maybe what, the 50s and 60s. I'm going to say between, should we put a 60 to, let's put a 50 to 70 year, the 1950s to the 1970s. So that's a 20-year span. I could be completely wrong. I don't know, guys. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to give you any false information. That's where we am. Abandoned, derelict since, I don't know. It doesn't say. Judging by the state of the place, I would say a good 15. I'm going to put 10 to 20 years abandoned and derelict. I could be wrong again. I don't know, guys. But I'm going to say maybe abandoned for about 10 to 20 years or so. Okay, so that's all the information I can give you. Now for the best part, let's go and explore this abandoned enchanted farmhouse. So let's go. Okay, so we're going to start right from the beginning. Okay, so we'll do the farmhouse last, and we'll do all the quirky bits first, because I just think it's easier. So this is where we started. Okay, so this is the, I believe it's like pig pens. So it's like, you can see that. I just think it's kind of like pig pens. You come in here, so it's like a big barn. So you've got like all the pallets and stuff. That's my bag down there, don't worry, that's just resting there for a bit. But yeah, this is like an old, it's like part of the abandoned farm. There's a couple of quirky bits. Now obviously I haven't placed that there. That was there when I got here, but look at that. It's an old pressure, oh, just don't want to get you to get the shadow. Oh, pressure gauge. Look at that. But it's so you can see how quiet and peaceful it is here. It's beautiful. But yeah, look, we're just in the middle of nowhere. So you can see like the ceiling is pretty much missing in places. And you've got like the gates for each of the pens, but I don't know, there's like, I could be wrong, it could be for cows, it could have been for horses. I mean, there's like straw and things left, there's like cartons and stuff left here. There's a lot of pallets. But to me, this is like definitely like cattle pens. We've got like logs. Don't know what that was for, but look at these old these old lampshades. These like, they remind me of like the war. So there's like a couple of quirky bits, not much. Look at those like really old, like spot lamps. The old plugs that are really like cobwebby and stuff. And that's obviously the door that's locked, but we'll get past that, don't worry. But yeah, this is kind of it, guys. This is all that's here. It's just like so we're here, cattle, horses, cows, pigs, don't know. But yeah, this is what's here. And that's kind of all that's in here, really. It's still cool though. I just think abandoned farms are just always, they're always quirky and quaint and stuff. You've got that light bulb up there, look. You hear like the planes flying overhead. So that's kind of all that's in here, guys. Look, there's not much to see, is there? But it's part of the explore, so I'm not going to miss anything out. I'm going to show you everything. So just give you one last look. So there you go. Okay, so now we're in the shed, and it's really hard to get into because you've got loads of brambles and stuff. So you have to crouch down. But we're in his shed, and you could literally just walk straight past it. It's really hidden and stuff, but you wouldn't think you'd be able to get into it. But once you're in here, look at the amount of stuff. There is just loads of stuff in here. But to think this is like somebody's livelihood, somebody's life, you know, somebody spent probably hours and hours and hours and hours in here just mending things, fixing stuff. I mean, there's all sorts in here, look. You've got like paint, varnish, gloss. There's a spirit solution in here, there's nails. I mean, there's comics, there's a box of magazines in the back there. All the different boxes and tubs of clips and stuff like that. It's just incredible. And there's like little things that I don't really know much about. Oh, sorry guys. That I don't really know much about. Obviously he was like, that looks like a light. The little circuitry board, there's like a charger there. But you can imagine just spending like hours and hours and hours in here. You've got like some tools, some really old boxes of or tins of like biscuits. I'll show you where there is some old tins. Look at these old tins, biscuit tins under there. Look. There's actually one here just by my foot with a woodpecker on it. Look, see that? Really old tin. Now this here, I remember my mum having one of these. I haven't seen one of these in about 20 years or more. In the old paraffin heater. So you pull the paraffin in there, and then you like light the wick. And I always remember that little glass window, that funny little glass thing in the front. But yeah, I haven't seen one of them in years, 20 years or more. That takes me right back to my mum and my nan. But I remember us having exactly one of them. And the heat was like just like a really hot, flaming heat. It was just, you know, get a light. You see the light hanging down, look. But yeah, there's just all sorts in here. There's like an old, one of the old floor heaters there. There's like an old shovel thing there, hold thing. There's like an old fire there, look at this one. I remember my mum and nan having one of these as well. So I remember that black part, I think used to lift up, you turn a handle and used to lift up and you could light the wick or something in there. It's like an old fire. It's crazy, it's just full of stuff. I mean, I can't help it, but I'm standing on carpet. See it under my foot. There's like rugs and all sorts in here. There's an old feather duster in the corner. I think it's all here, that. It's just mad. Some gentleman's shed, just full of his work, full of his tools. Old nails. The old light switch on the wall. And the fuse box as well. And the windows are all like overgrown as well, like you can see. The old light windows. So that's what's in here, guys, the old shed. It's just like full of stuff. Absolutely full of stuff. Bags, you name it. Now I'm not going to go rummaging around because I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody. But there's no table under there. There's no tin. Yeah, it's just wow. So that's what's in here. Okay, so then we've come to this like lean-to. When I say lean, well, I suppose it is a lean-to in a way. The old spotlight up there, like on the wall, you see it? And they've got like the old door. Wow. It's really nice actually, because this is a perfect explore for me, even though I haven't explored for a couple of months. So it's really nice to get back into it, but with a really nice, quirky, quaint kind of explore. So you come to us like this little lean-to. Oh gosh, look at the bell on the wall. Wow. You got like this lean-to. This is obviously where they kept the fridge and stuff. So you got like that was obviously to control like electricity and stuff on the wall, I guess. And then a generator, look. And this is where they had their fridge freezer, just here. So all the kitchen appliances, I suppose, would have been a lot better for it to be out here than cluttering up the house, because the house is quite small. It's like a fridge freezer. That goes directly into the kitchen, but obviously we can't go in that way, but we'll go any other way. Yeah, look, it's like a little lean-to. It's a beautiful place, and you got this like door here. I'll take you through this way, guys. I have to go through the trees a little bit. There's not much to see, but I do want to show you everything. Just bear with me, guys. Ah! Oh, I got stung. Oh! Ah! Just got stung. Oh! So we come into here. Oh! Oh! I got stung by my leg. So we're in like this barn, but you can see half the roof is missing. But yeah, I don't know what this was for. But have a look in here. Look at the big chain. For something. But you can see how like trees have grown through the roof. And then we've got like the light up there, look, hanging there. But you can see how the roof is all collapsed here. So I'm actually standing on like all the slate and stuff off the ceiling. But yeah, you can see in there, look. It's like a little trough. So it's like a little, almost like a stable for a horse maybe or something, or I don't know, maybe kept something else in here, but you can see how the wooden beams are kind of bowing and stuff. I'm just basically eaten away by woodworm. If you look at that beam there, you can probably see, if I just show you, it's just all the woodworm that you can see, it's just eating it away. But still beautiful. It's just like a little enchanted, that little window, that little enchanted farmhouse. I think it's lovely. So it's kind of what's in here, and you've got like a kind of stable gate looking thing there. So that's what's in here. It's this barn. And then you've got like this little shed. This tiny little shed, look. There's like a bucket and things there, but if I just show you, I've got my light on so you can see. But look at this tiny little shed. Look at that. It's a little gas canister. Like a crop sprayer, or weed killer sprayer thing. Some laundry baskets, but it's just a tiny little shed, look. Really tiny. Tiny. The cobwebs on the door. They're so tiny. Even I have trouble getting in there. Okay, so let's go around this way. Then we come to here. Turn my light off. So we've got like this next little kind of shed, I suppose, in a way. There's a couple of other things in here. Obviously there's some things I don't recognise. Some of you might know what these are. It's like that, whatever that is, don't know. We've got like a really old teapot hanging up there. And then you've got some really old things just laying on the old funnel. That looks like an old, I don't know, to me it looks like an old lantern. Yeah, I think it's an old lantern. That's so cool. Really old. If I just put my light on it so you can see it. It's like a really old lantern, look. And you got this old, I don't know what that is there. Is that another kind of, I don't know, is that for putting over a candle or something? I have no idea, guys. Don't know. Yeah, a thing. Ah, look, that's what it is. Got another one in the corner, look at that. So that's what it is. That's another old paraffin lantern. So that would have stood in the middle there. So you put the paraffin in the bottom and then light it. Wow. I've never seen one of them before, never. So that would explain what that one is. Wow, wow, wow. Phew. There you go. It's like an old, really old paraffin heater. That's mad. I've never seen one, and that's the thing you'd put over it. What are the quirky bits we got in here? There's not much. There's an old saw there. Look, I remember my granddad's saw was looking like that with a wooden handle. Yeah, an old saw. There's a couple of little things on the floor. There's like an old something on the floor there. Bits of cloth and stuff, but that's pretty much all that's in here, guys. You can see it's just really overgrown. You can see all the brambles coming through the window. Right. An old metal guard around the light bulb. Wow. So that's what's in here, guys. Really, there's an old almost like a chip pan gauze thing, isn't it? Remember them? There's like obviously the window, and the doors are like stable kind of doors. You've got the bottom half, the top half. And I was looking back out into the little shed we were in. So that, guys, is what's in here. Not a lot, but a few bits and pieces. So let's go check out some more. Okay guys, so we're now entering into the farmhouse. There is not a lot left, probably less than I thought. So we've just come to the front door. So you can see how overgrown it is, can't you? And we're right by the canal. If you're wondering what those are, them are the barges, boats, so we're right by the canal. And yeah, we're just having a look. Wow, look. See how the ceiling has just collapsed, so we're going to have to be really careful, guys. Oh, but obviously that's one of the top bay windows. The fireplace. You see how the floor has just completely collapsed. Obviously there's been a fire here, so we can't step any further. You can see by my feet we go right on the edge. But yeah, this is it's all been burned by a fire, deliberately, no doubt. You can see how it's gone right up to the ceiling, to the roof. Such a shame. Somebody's home and somebody's just come and burnt it for no reason whatsoever. So you can see all the these look like they look like great big bits of not porcelain, but not china, but like vases or something that would have been in the garden. There's like you can just see there some really massive, great big pieces amongst the tile. Okay, so we've now come into like the front room. This would have been the front room. So I was just wondering what that was down there. I could see something smouldering. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but I think it's just the heat of the sun drying all the moisture that's in this room. You know, you can just see it on the camera there. It's not smoke. Don't worry, guys. I wondered what it was. I was going to put it out, but it's okay. Because the sun's so hot and it's just damp in here. But this is the living room. So the old window. Look at that mirror. It's a shame that's smashed. That's an old mirror. But yeah, look at this, guys. We're actually in the living room. The carpet's still on the floor. I'll just show you. The carpet, really old farmhouse carpet. And then there's a rug here. It's such a shame it's been left, but you can see it like a beautiful rug left on the floor, right in front of the fireplace. And it's just a shame it's been left because it's just soggy and you can just see it underneath, look, standing right on it. But this huge, really thick pile rug, and it's just been left under all the debris. What a shame. It's like a huge, look at that, look, see it? Really thick one. Beautiful. And they've got like the old wooden panelling that reminds me of like the 70s. And you've got this great big, like, there the architecture comes across the top. And they've got this big, massive fireplace, look. Look at this, guys. Big fireplace. You see the old tiles, like brown. You got like the old fire. Wow. So they must have had like shelves and stuff on top of the fireplace, as you would anyway. But yeah, really old fireplace. So it's like the hearth, or the mantelpiece, as they would say. And then you've got this really old kind of gas fire. Wow. Really old one. My nan used to have one similar to that, with the bits of glass in the front, and a little hearth, with bits of wood in there as well. That's crazy. If I just give you a kind of a 360 so you can kind of see. Just keep my light on for you as well. There's like a little cupboard in the corner there. It's just like the window. You can see how the ceiling's just like bowing. And like all the damage, the mould, the decay. Gosh, look at it. It's just mad. The way it's just melted, the fire's just melted the light fittings on the ceiling. Got some graffiti here. There's like a really old fireplace, like fire on the floor there as well, look. You can see all of this is all like plaster, tiling, and it's just all, yeah, it's got a tiny bit of paper there, look. Crazy, isn't it? Mad. So we'll take you into the kitchen. Okay, so let's walk into the kitchen. Oh, this is like probably the darkest part of the house. But there's not much to see. Just look at the old jelly packets. And obviously they're food cupboards. Wow. Yeah, the old food cupboards there, look. The wallpaper, like bright yellow. That's the door that would have led into the lean-to with the fridge and the freezer in it. But yeah, look at this. Look at the way the vines and the brambles have climbed through the window. They forced their way through the boards and climbing into the kitchen, right onto the floor. There's like a door there, which is obviously the door that belongs. Yep. But yeah, look. Wow, look at this. An old water valve, I guess. Look at that. I've never seen anything like that before. It's like like a water valve. Blimey. Well, they even had like a paper dispenser, like, in the kitchen. There's like a little rack on the wall. And they had their little food cupboards up there. Oh, wow, look. Gosh. That would have been a boiler in the corner. And the kitchen unit with the sink. You can see. Which at the moment is full of rubber gloves. The old nail brush. You see in the back there next to the taps? The old nail brush. Wow. So this is where they did all their washing up and cooking. The old cupboards and stuff, man. And then they obviously had a cat. Wow. Little cat kennel. It feels a bit strange. This is probably the only room that is a bit, not creepy, but just a bit, I don't know, I think it's probably just because it's so dark. But what? It's just mad. Just give you a 360 so you can just see. So there's not much in here, is there? But the old door. And the floor's just littered with bits of glass, so you have to be really careful. Bits of newspaper, plastic bottles, cans, tins. Just rubbish, really. But yeah, that's what's in here, guys. This is the kitchen. So, there you go. And the ceiling is just kind of like all bowed and really soft and stuff, so I have to be really careful upstairs. But yeah, that's what's in here. Old farm cottage kitchen. So now I'm going to take you into the bathroom. So you can see like bright green wallpaper. And straight away the thing that catches my eye is this. There's two of them in here. Old ceramic farmhouse light cord handles. Beautifully decorated in flowers. Absolutely beautiful. And it's ceramic. I'm just going to come in the bathroom because I just want to spin around because there's another one behind the door. Slightly different one. It's got like crocuses or something on it. But they're like ceramic. You see them? Beautiful. Got like a little cupboard. But yeah, this is the bathroom. Look at the way that ceiling has collapsed and the light fittings just dropped. Look at that. And then this is, look at this, the old shower curtain stood up. There's the bath, look. Obviously we've got to be really careful because the fluorescent tubing's on the floor, so you have to be careful. But this is the bathroom, so this is the bath itself. Look at it, it's just like full of vines and, my word, the old taps, like hot and cold taps. So you have to be really careful. But you've got like a little tiny window there, look. You can see all the vines just creeping, how Mother Nature just takes over. It's like a cascade of like tentacles. Just filling the bath up, look. But yeah, that's the bath. And then you got like the old shower control system thing there on the wall. But yeah, you got like the old shower curtain, look, hanging up. Really old one. And I'm just going to step back because I don't want you to see my reflection in the mirror because I'm sure you don't want to see it. But you got like the sink. So there's the shower head, the sink, and you got like the old mirror, look. It's still there. And then you've got like the little bathroom windows. It's just all overgrown. That obviously would have been where the toilet was. I would imagine somewhere around there. There's like a little frame there. That reminds me of like a disabled frame. But I imagine the toilet would have been there at some point. Although there's nothing to say there was, but yeah, you've got like all the little drawers with little quaint handles. Them. Little gold handles on them. It's like 3. You've got like a little tiny cupboard. But yeah, it's just like the bathroom. That's okay. I can hear tapping. I think it's a bird. But yeah, this is the bathroom. Wow. stopped. I just wonder if you could hear it. So yeah, like the old like frame, like a disabled frame. But yeah, floor's just covered in debris and bowls and ceiling material. Your cupboards, look. Wow. Mad. So that's the bathroom, guys. And you've got like the old concertinaed Can you hear that? Hello? What the fuck is that? Can you hear it? It's probably a rat or something. I think that's what it was. It's coming from actually in the ceiling. I'm wondering if it was a rat or a mouse. I'm just going to leave it alone. We'll go upstairs a minute and have a look anyway, but oh. Still there. Oh, God. I don't like it when I hear noises when I come to abandoned places. Not since I've been to 30 East Drive and actually heard haunted noises. I don't know. But anyway, as I was saying, the old concertina door, look. Old concertina bathroom door. Plastic one like that. I mean, I haven't seen one of them in years either. So that's the bathroom, guys. Let's take you upstairs. There's a little bit more to show you. So we'll go upstairs. Okay, so we're now upstairs. This is like one of the bedrooms. The old, I've got to be really careful because the floor is just covered in like ceiling. You can see how the fire, sorry about the sunlight guys, but the ceiling's just burnt all the ceiling away. So all the ceiling and the roofing is just completely gone. And you can see how loose the slates are and how a lot of them have just fallen. This is the window. What a beautiful view. But you've got like the canal. But look at the way the old, the decor, like the old Tudor kind of, you know, and the door frame is like really slanted. Just such a beautiful farmhouse. It would have been so cosy and all sorts. And you can see the floor's just covered in like slate, roofing material, just everything. Look, such a shame. But the most bizarre part about this room is this. The most beautiful wardrobe still there. Obviously it's like decayed and burnt and stuff, but it's still here. This beautiful wardrobe. This old wooden wardrobe still standing. You can see like the hooks and stuff inside. On the bottom there's like coat hangers. There's old coat hangers in the bottom. See them in the bottom there? And then there's the big drawer that would have been in the bottom of it. And then there's like a little chest of drawers next to it, look. I just think that's mad to think that these bits of furniture have survived. And you can see the wallpaper just down the side there, look. But look at the, yeah, it was like an old Tudor style farmhouse upstairs. I love that, the way that bit of furniture is just still there. Old wardrobe. And it's got this massive fireplace, obviously the chimney, like if I show you. This is the chimney, look, there. You got this huge fireplace in their bedroom. Or maybe not a fireplace, I don't know. I'm wondering if that's maybe the chimney flume and it's just fallen in. But I'm wondering they might have had a fireplace, huge fireplace in their bedroom. And then look at this, guys. That little chest of drawers, look. Just perched there. The only 2 bits of furniture that survived. I think that's incredible. And the old handles are still there, look. But yeah, an old chest of drawers. And that's pretty much, that's all that's left in here. I'll just give you a 360 you can see. So that's really badly decayed. But yeah, you've got like that wardrobe. And then this chest of drawers. Still there. Mad. If I just take you through the doorway, because the doorways are really tiny. I can't take you anywhere else. This is as far as I can take you. Obviously this is the landing. Again, it's just, you can see it's just really badly gone. There's another bedroom through there which is just ruined, it's wrecked. There's nothing in it. There's no way of getting to it, it's just wrecked. So we'll stay well clear of that. But that's what's over there. That bedroom, so it was a two-bedroomed farmhouse. And you can see it was just open to the elements. That's what's left of the roofing. It's just all been burnt. All the plastering's coming off. The stairs are there. It's actually a step ladder. That's the stairs. And this is all that's up here, guys. It's just overgrown. And it's just all ceiling and everything. That's it. That's all that's up here. Such a shame. Beautiful house. So, let's go back down. We've got one more bit to show you. Okay, so we're nearly at the end, guys. So you remember that's where we were at the beginning of the episode. So like the pig pens. And I've brought you across to this bit. Obviously there's a big trough there for the cattle or for the farmers to put food and stuff in. Obviously it's just full of bricks and bits of stuff and car. But look behind me and you'll see what I mean. There's the body of what's left of the car. I don't know anything about cars, but I do recognise the shape of it, and I can't remember the kind of car it belongs to. I can't remember. I know I can picture it in my mind, but yeah, an old car body. Let's have a look. Don't think there's anything. There's nothing on the back to say what it used to be, but there's like the old seats and stuff up there. We're in like this great big barn. That's basically where it is. And there's one of the, there's like an old car door there. Tyre. An exhaust pipe. These are obviously all the bits of the car. There's like bits and pieces, and obviously he was fixing it, doing it up. There's all bits and pieces over there, look. A wheelbarrow with fan belts in it. So yeah, this is obviously what, there's like a seat there. I don't want to stand on it and be disrespectful. But yeah, so you can see this is like an old car. That's obviously the radiator up there. But yeah, an old car. Just sitting here, rusting away. Nothing in it, no engine, no nothing. But there it is. An old car. What's left of it anyway. There's like the fan. But yeah, I can picture the car, but I don't know anything about them. But that's it there, look. That's pretty cool. Shame it wasn't more intact. I think probably the best car I've ever seen abandoned is the one at the doctor's mansion, just outside Doncaster. That was incredible. It was an old American car. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's what's left of it. So this is like the last bit now, guys. Again, we're in like another barn, so it's like in two halves. She had like the old saloon door kind of thing there. Actually got like one half here. I'll just come over by here. I'll just come over the side. That's it. So you can see like the old straw. The old windows, look. The old glass window there. But it's like an old barn, as you can say, the older. That light bulb still, there's like a chain just up there as well. We've got like another light bulb there. But yeah, it's like an old, another old barn. So they must have kept animals in here, or maybe kept straw, or fertiliser, or a fertiliser, as I say. But yeah, so it's like just an old barn really. It's covered in straw and bits on the floor. It's quite big. Love the way the sunlight comes through those windows. Now when I was here this morning, the shaft of light coming from that corner was coming straight into the room, so I took a really nice picture. But yeah, you've got like all these bits and bobs. And then the last bit, guys, is through here. A little bit here, it's like a little shed. So you've got like little wooden steps, which I haven't gone up yet, but there's just wooden stuff up there. It's like a little storage area, but it looks too unsafe. But there's just loads of stuff here again. There's like doors and panelling, and there's part of a pitchfork on the floor. There's an old Christmas wreath. There it is. And then you've got this old, look at this old mirror. Beautiful old mirror just rotting away. Incredible. It's a really old mirror. Wow. It's just like all overgrown, look. And then you've got like the old window. And that's pretty much all there is to show you guys. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else I can show you. You've seen everything. So it's probably quite a short video, but still really, really cool. Nice little place. There's a couple of little quirky things left behind. Little, maybe not personal things, but just quirky things. So, yeah. And actually we're back in the barn. Okay, so that is the end of the video and the end of the episode. Episode 71 at this abandoned, enchanted farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. We're literally in the countryside. If I just show you where we am, you might not be able to see, but we are literally in the middle of nowhere. We're just, like I said, a couple of miles outside Solihull. But it's beautiful. You can see the car just behind me, look, behind the fence there. What's left of it. Anyway, I look all like I've been dragged through the hedge backwards. That's all the brambles and things trying to get into the shed. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's been fantastic doing another video. It's been so long, like a couple of months. As I mentioned at the very beginning of this video, it's been a couple of months since I last did an explore, and it really feels good to do another explore and just kind of keep my toes dipped in the water, so to speak. But I will definitely do another explore. Obviously I'm in touch with this brand new explorer, and there is somewhere that we are going to explore together. It is going to be absolutely amazing. It's one of them places that has been explored and covered before. It's one of them places that I've always wanted to go and explore, but never thought that I would get a chance to go and do it. However, he's already been, so I'm so looking forward to it. It will be a brilliant, I might not be able to do a live, but it'll be a brilliant video. I'm not going to mention anything about it because I don't want to give it away. And obviously, I will hopefully maybe do 1 or 2 more explores during the year. We'll see how we get on. But stay tuned and keep posted. I'm going to be out and about taking photographs like I've been doing anyway. You've probably seen on Facebook I've been taking photographs of different places that I've been to and stuff. So I'm going to be out and about doing things, going places. I've still got my helicopter flight. That is booked, hopefully for the 1st of July. So I've got a helicopter flight booked. I'm going to be doing some aerial photography from a helicopter. It's going to be amazing, absolutely amazing. Can't wait. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was my pleasure, as always, to have your company and for joining me Influencer Times as our journey for Britain's most abandoned and derelict places continues. This is another one of them places that is just absolutely completely forgotten about in the middle of nowhere. Even I didn't know about it. It's just I don't think I know anybody who's been here yet. Not a lot to see, but still a quirky, quaint, enchanting, nice little place to be. Absolutely beautiful place, beautiful farm. And yeah, I can only imagine that farmhouse would have been so cosy and warm and just quaint and quirky and just all the little knickknacks that you would imagine a farmhouse would have. And it's just got some of those odd little bits about it that kind of give you that impression that that's what it was like. The furniture in the bedroom, amazing. Just 2 bits of furniture just standing in the middle of in the bedroom, open to the elements. Weird. Anyway, and this car. what's left of it. Anyway, so thank you for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed the show, enjoyed the video, enjoyed the episode. Stay tuned and keep watching for episode 72, which will hopefully be at this next place, coming very soon your way, right here on Facebook and YouTube. All the photographs that I take, urban photography wise or not, photography wise in general, will be right here. Look out for the photographs as well on my Instagram and on my Facebook page for the helicopter flight coming up very soon as well, which is going to be amazing. Going to be flying around Gloucestershire area, kind of the Severn Bridge, Telford way, around that way. So get some nice pictures hopefully. So I've got lots to look forward to. Stay safe. If you're an urban explorer, just don't take any risks, but stay safe and enjoy and have fun, and just, you know, enjoy taking pictures and documenting these places. So from me and this enchanted, quaint little kind of abandoned farm in the middle of nowhere, it's bye from me, and I'll see you right back here very soon, right here on Facebook and YouTube for another episode of Influence Times, episode 72 of Series 3. So yeah, until the next time, God bless, take care, have a great day, weekend, whatever you're doing, great week. Whatever you're doing, take care. Speak to you soon. God bless. See you very soon right back here on Facebook and YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, head over to Urban World's Influence of Times on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook page. Give me a like. Follow me. Keep up to date. You're not going to miss anything. Got some great stuff coming your way. In particular, this new door that's opening for me in the foreseeable future. Can't wait. It is going to be amazing. And this and you are going to be all part of it. So that too coming your way. So I'm going to head off. Bye for now. See you soon. Thank you for watching.